Hello guys. So it's kind of customary to let a company become big first and then go out there and say that their product is not good or their customer support is not good. But sometimes you can see early that the company is screwing up something and also they are not willing to do anything about it. So you can see the wrong direction early. And this is the case with CoinMarketCap. So we all love CoinMarketCap, even in red days like this. And it's a great website, it provides all the prices and you can, I guess, although I started to adopt it, most of the time trust those prices. But I think, can you see this buy button here? That's their main business model, that's what they care about, that and choosing which coin they are going to list and whatnot. So I'm sure they have plenty of work to do that. And they also provide an API that I believe they absolutely don't care about. So you can see here a pretty plain page for the API, and let's go to the pricing section. So you can see here that they try to sell you what is clearly called call credits, and you can see the front page. Depending on what exactly you decide to buy, you get more and more call credits, and I will come back to this in a second. But also you can see that you can get more endpoints, and this is kind of important. Some of the endpoints are used by, I guess, many people like startups and the free plan, but there are other endpoints that are used in the standard and above that I'm sure that very few people actually use, and I will show you why. There's also this benefit of getting more historical data as you go up the plans, which is good. So now it so seems that according to their customer support, we shouldn't just look at that page, but we should also look at another page, which is down here called Check Out Our Complete Features Comparison. And here you can see something that is called soft cap. Now, of course, they don't explain what soft cap is, so you have to figure it out yourself. But the customer support tells you to go to the FAQ, where they say some things about soft cap, like that they are the suggested limits that can give you some room before you reach your hard limit for the period. Okay. I tell you that when you are trying to use this API seriously, you will understand that this is complete nonsense. So in practice, it seems like they get the soft cap by dividing the hard cap, which is what you actually pay for, by 30 days. So what they are trying to do is to make you throttle your traffic and have equal traffic every day of the month. So let me repeat that, they will get into your business with the credits that you bought, and they will tell you, you have to use them at an equal proportion every day. No matter if it's a weekend, no matter if it's Monday morning, no matter, if you have a special event or anything. As you can see, this limits a lot the use cases. For example, you cannot buy this API to use it for a special event of yours, like a conference. Another use case is that my traders or quants come on Monday morning and they want to use more of the traffic. But no, CoinMarketCap thinks that this is not a valid use case. Another use case that was very close to me is that you, for example, can hire contractors to do development on top of this API. And obviously you want the developer time to be the bottleneck of your project and not how fast they can download from CoinMarketCap. And it ended up that for my use case, it would take weeks to do what I wanted to do, and I would have to pay contractors for that exactly because of this soft caps limit. Now, what actually soft caps is, probably CoinMarketCap, they don't know themselves, and you can see this on their FAQ where they say suggested limit and you have some room of API and other such weird things. What in practice happens is the first day you reach the soft limit, actually you continue up to 3 times that limit. So on 300% of capacity, they turn that to a hard limit you are unable to download. And that happens on the first day. On the second day that you try to again use their API, they allow you to go up to 180%, which is an arbitrary number. I have no clue. I mean, who coded this and how can this be possible? And then from the third day onwards, again, it's 180%. So somehow, this makes sense for CoinMarketCap. Now, going back to customer support, what they told me is that the reason why they are doing that is that considering the plan you're subscribed to, you will definitely go over 500k monthly credit if we allow you to do so. Seriously? So when I gave them all those use cases, actually what they did is they offered me a refund. But before that, in the code, the error message they were giving me was contact api@coinmarketcap.com if you need assistance upgrading your plan. And actually this was the customer support response again and again and again on all the first messages. Before they offer a refund, they said, upgrade, do you want to upgrade? So what they have over there is a machine of trying to make you upgrade and get more money, which I totally understand because they're totally busy with doing other things than actually solving our issues. Now let's go back to the endpoints. So what you get with a standard API is endpoints that give you historical data. And those endpoints, I at least find them weird because one of them is saying, give me the data you have at exact hour time. And what they do is they give you the closest data they have, which is weird. I find it weird. But okay, I understand that this was convenient to code. So here we are. I asked for some coins, the historical data, and you can see what they give me back. And you can see here the timestamps. For example, I asked for 12 and they give me 11:58. At the very least, it's somewhat consistent. So you can see here the difference in the historical data between the timestamps. And if we scroll down a bit, you will see it's always 1 hour. That's good. This data is potentially useful. But at some point, look at this. Wow. So what you see here is random timestamps jumping at different time points, right? And this is a bug. So what happens is when they transition from 11 to 12, sometimes instead of going 12, they go 00, and you can see this 11, 00, 13. So there is another 00 timestamp. So actually you end up with having two timestamps for the same time of the day, and this starts happening at some random intervals because of the database they use, some bug, I have no clue. But the fact is that you have to go and check your data very carefully because they might be corrupt like that. So I think all this is indicative of the quality of the job that is going on here. Can you trust those data? I don't know. I have to put lots of work into actually confirming that the numbers make sense. And I'm talking here to Andrew and he says, would like us to refund your purchase. We would be happy to proceed. Okay, cool. Yes, Andrew, I want you to refund my purchase. And then Andrew thinks about it a little bit more and says, okay, we can offer you a prorated refund for any remaining time. So on the next message, he changed completely the deal because it seems like Andrew, who probably is the developer of the API, who also does customer support, decides that, yeah, now the deal is that I will do prorated refund of the time because, yeah, this is what I feel like today, right? And he asked me for a desired refund method and my wallet address. I'm not sure why that's relevant. So Andrew, thank you so much for the $120 refund I guess I will get with your prorated calculations that I hope that they are more accurate than your API calculations and the soft limits and the hard limits. I'm so happy that you have the documentation about an API, but certainly I would highly recommend to everybody who is thinking about working with the more professional versions of this API to look somewhere else, to some people who have as their core model providing an API and they really want to have customers, you know. I can see this being the least of CoinMarketCap's worries. There are NFTs, there is metaverse, there is all sorts of things going on that have lots of money. So why bother doing a proper API? But my developer's time is so much more expensive than all those API fees. And we cannot spend time writing code to deal with whatever policies you thought make sense, right? At that point, I don't even know what you're trying to protect there. So yes, I would suggest look somewhere else if you want a credible professional API for this data. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching.